Today, we'll delve into key vocabulary related to nature, the environment, and energy that can elevate your writing and help you achieve a higher score. After discussing this vocabulary, we'll provide a sample essay that incorporates these terms in context, allowing us to see how to effectively use them in our own writing. Let's get started. Contamination. Pollution by poisons or dangerous elements. Example: water contamination from industrial waste has raised serious health concerns for the local community. Contamination. The biosphere. The relationship between all living things on the planet. Example: the biosphere encompasses all ecosystems on Earth, highlighting the interconnectedness of living organisms and their environments. The biosphere. Emissions. Gases entering the atmosphere. Example: the government has set ambitious targets to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in order to combat climate change. Emissions. Pollutant particles. Microscopic elements of pollution. Example: pollutant particles in the air can have serious health effects, particularly for individuals with respiratory conditions. Pollutant particles. Runoff. Water that runs from the ground into rivers and lakes. Example: heavy rainfall can lead to increased runoff, which may carry pollutants from agricultural fields into nearby rivers and lakes. Runoff. The water cycle. The natural process of water moving from clouds to rain. Example: the water cycle is essential for maintaining the balance of ecosystems as it regulates the distribution of water across the planet. The water cycle. Aquifers. Underground natural water stores. Example: aquifers are crucial sources of fresh water for many communities, providing water for drinking, irrigation, and industrial use. Aquifers. Filtration. The process of filtering and removing impurities. Example: water filtration systems are essential for providing clean drinking water by removing harmful contaminants and impurities. Filtration. Water table. The layer of water below ground. Example: the water table can fluctuate based on seasonal rainfall, affecting the availability of groundwater for wells and irrigation. Water table. Tainted. Polluted or contaminated. Example: the river was tainted by industrial waste, making it unsafe for swimming and fishing. Tainted. Soil erosion. The loss of soil by wind and rain activity. Example: soil erosion can lead to decreased agricultural productivity as the topsoil, which is rich in nutrients, is washed away. Soil erosion. Logging. Cutting down trees for timber and industrial use. Example: logging in the rainforest has led to significant deforestation, threatening the habitats of countless species. Logging. Dumping. Leaving waste deliberately without storing or treating it. Example: illegal dumping of industrial waste poses serious environmental risks, contaminating soil and water sources in the area. Dumping. Waste. Any material not wanted or needed after a process. Example: the factory implemented a new system to minimize waste during production, aiming for a more sustainable manufacturing process. Waste. Landfills. Organized areas where waste is buried in the ground. Example: landfills are often located away from populated areas to minimize the impact of odors and pollution on nearby communities. Landfills. Waste processing. recycling, or reducing waste into manageable forms. Example: effective waste processing is essential for minimizing the environmental impact of landfills and promoting sustainability. Waste processing. Poaching. Illegally hunting and killing animals. Example: poaching has led to a dramatic decline in the populations of several endangered species, including elephants and rhinos. Poaching. Habitat loss. Destruction or disappearance of an animal's natural home. Example: habitat loss due to urban development is one of the leading causes of species endangerment around the world. Habitat loss. Food chain. The natural system of animals eating other animals and plants. Example: in a healthy ecosystem, each species plays a vital role in the food chain, contributing to the balance of nature. Food chain. Dwindling numbers. To steadily decline in quantity. Example: the conservation group is working hard to protect the dwindling numbers of sea turtles along the coast. Dwindling numbers. Extinction. The final death of all animals in a species. Example: the extinction of the passenger pigeon in the early 20th century serves as a stark reminder of the impact of human activity on wildlife. Extinction. Famine. A situation where there is a lack of food in an area for a long time. Example: humanitarian organizations rush to provide aid to the areas suffering from famine, delivering food and medical supplies. Famine. Drought. Similar to famine, but a lack of water. Example: the prolonged drought in the region has led to severe water shortages and has devastated local agriculture. Drought. Irrigation. Supplying water to land for agriculture. Example: the farmers in the region rely on irrigation to ensure their crops receive enough water during the dry season. Irrigation. Catastrophe. A great disaster affecting many people. Example: the earthquake was a catastrophe that left thousands homeless and in desperate need of assistance. Catastrophe. Exacerbated. To make an existing problem worse, accidentally or deliberately. Example: the heavy rainfall exacerbated the flooding in the already affected areas, causing more damage to homes and infrastructure. Exacerbated. Now we will present a sample academic essay that effectively incorporates these essential terms.
Essay topic: the urgent need to address water pollution. Water pollution is a critical environmental issue that affects rivers, lakes, and seas worldwide. As human activities continue to expand, the contamination of these vital water sources poses significant threats to both aquatic ecosystems and human health. This essay will explore the causes of water pollution and its far-reaching effects, urging the need for immediate action. One of the primary causes of water pollution is industrial waste. Factories often discharge harmful chemicals and pollutants directly into nearby water bodies, leading to severe contamination. Additionally, agricultural practices contribute significantly to this problem. The use of fertilizers and pesticides results in runoff that carries these toxic substances into rivers and lakes, tainting the water and harming aquatic life. Soil erosion, exacerbated by deforestation and urbanization, further compounds the issue by allowing sediment and pollutants to enter waterways. The effects of water pollution on animal life are alarming. Contaminated water can lead to the decline of fish populations and other aquatic organisms, disrupting the food chain and threatening biodiversity. Species that are sensitive to changes in their environment may face extinction, which can have cascading effects on entire ecosystems. Furthermore, the presence of pollutant particles can compromise the health of marine habitats, making it difficult for organisms to survive. Human society is also deeply affected by water pollution. Contaminated water supplies can lead to serious health issues, including gastrointestinal diseases and other waterborne illnesses. The economic impact is significant as well, with industries such as fishing and tourism suffering losses due to polluted waters. Communities that rely on these resources face job losses and decreased quality of life. In conclusion, water pollution is a pressing issue that demands immediate attention. The causes, including industrial waste and agricultural runoff, have dire consequences for both aquatic ecosystems and human health. It is crucial for individuals, communities, and governments to work together to implement sustainable practices and protect our water resources for future generations.